Let's rank some rides today. Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video, or welcome if you're new here. Today I will be ranking some Disneyland Paris rides. And I know this is like very much my own opinion. Your favorite rides might be very different from mine. Everybody has different experience, different memories, but I just kind of want to show you guys my ranking. If you see me looking down a lot, it's because my computer is standing right here. So let's get into it. So the very first thing that is on here is the Curious Labyrinth of Alice in Wonderland. I wouldn't really count that as an attraction, but I do like it. I think it's really fun. I have really fun memories in there, like me and my family racing for like winners get an ice cream or something like that. It's really fun, but in my mind it used to be really hard, but we went in the labyrinth like a couple of months ago and it was really easy. Like there wasn't a wrong way for some reason, so it's somewhat good. I think we are the only park that has it, which makes it kind of special. I do like it. I'll put it in the middle for now. Then the next one is Autopia. Autopia is a really fun one. Me and my family love going on it. It is always so funny. I think it's a really good ride. I think a lot of you might put it in meh, but I think it's really good. I really like that. Then the next one is Flight Force. In my opinion, Flight Force is better than Space Mountain. I liked it when it was Aerosmith as well. It's the same track, it's just a different team. I think I'm gonna put it in really good. Although I do not go on it every single time, but I do really like it. It also goes pretty fast, and yeah, it feels faster than Space Mountain to me. Yeah. Then the next one is Snow White. I wanna love this ride, but I don't. I think the track is terrible. Like the scenery and the things like that are really good, but I think the track, it goes way too fast, so you can't really see anything. And it's just, it doesn't go smooth. I feel like it needs maybe a little bit of a refurbishing. I'm gonna put it in meh. It's not terrible, it is a good ride, but I never go on it, like ever. Yeah. Then the next one is Big Thunder Mountain. The only thing I have to say is that it's one of the best rides. I think we also have the best Big Thunder Mountain. I only have Disney World to compare it to, but ours is way better. It feels faster than the Disney World one. I don't know if it is faster, but it definitely feels faster. I love Big Thunder Mountain. It's one of Disneyland's best rides, I think. Then the next one is Buzz Lightyear. I love this ride. This is the ride we always go on first. We always, every single time we go to Buzz Lightyear first. We always make it a competition too. And that's why it's one of the best rides for me as well. I can't help it. It's just so fun, like making little competitions out of it. And my dad, for the very first time, my dad actually got the highest score. I'm kind of jealous of that. But yeah. And next is what is this? A Tree of Robinson, I think? Maybe? We rarely go on it. I think it's cool. It's definitely a fun thing to do if you have nothing else to do. If you've done everything, then yeah, I would go on it, but we rarely do this one. And I personally think it's meh. Yeah, that's just my opinion though. And the carousel, I think it's like the most beautiful carousel there is. We never go on it. It's more of a kid's ride, I guess. But it is really pretty, so I'm gonna put it in somewhat good. And this one is terrible. I think I've been on it once. It's fun for little kids. But that's it. It's terrible. I can't help it. Then this one, I hate that I have to put this in terrible because it used to be such a good ride. I used to love it. Me and my family used to love it. It was good. It wasn't like the best, but it was somewhat good. But now there's nothing to see. It's a terrible ride, in my opinion. It also never gets a line or anything, so I think nobody likes it. I wish they would have done something else with it or just kept it the way that it was. Yeah. Then the next one is Casey's Jr. I like this one. It's definitely not my favorite ride, but I do think it's somewhat good. I do like it. It's not terrible. Definitely like a fun ride for kids. I think it's also in a part of the parks everybody forgets. Sometimes you just walk past it and you don't even notice that it's there. But it's fun for kids. It's fun for me too. But it's not the best ride at Disney. Then the fact that we can walk into the castle, I love it. I love walking into the castle. It's beautiful. You get like a little storyline and story of the Sleeping Beauty movie, and I think it's really fun to do. I think it's a must if you go to Disney. Definitely if you go to for the first time, you definitely have to see it. Then the next one is Crush's Coaster. Crush's Coaster is an amazing ride, but it's more broken than it works. And the lines are insanely long. So I rarely go on it. I wish I would be able to go on it more, but the rides are just too long. But it's an amazing ride, so I'm gonna put it in really good. If the ride weren't so long, like the waiting line weren't so long, and if the ride would actually work most of the time, it would be in best. Then next is a parade, which I don't think I'm gonna do right now. I think I might rank like parades and shows in a different video. If you want me to do that, comment down below and tell me which shows or parades or like whatever you want me to do. And if I post it, if you're subscribed, you'll get a notification. So I would recommend subscribing to my channel. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that, so I'm gonna put it at the end of the list. Then the next one is Dumbo. I like Dumbo. We never go on it. I don't have a reason why. I like it. It's not the best ride, but it's a fun one. So I'm gonna put it in somewhat good, but it's better than somewhat good, but it's just not really good. Then the Tower of Terror is also one of my favorite rides. I think it's not only the ride that is really good, but it's also the waiting line is beautiful. And the cast members are amazing. They make it like a scary experience, and I think it's wonderful. It's one of my favorite rides as well. It's definitely my favorite ride in the Studios Park. So yeah, for me it's definitely up there. It's one of the best ones. Then the Indiana Jones ride. It's kind of good, but I don't really like it personally. I put it in meh because it is meh. It's a good ride. The theming is beautiful, but it's really short and it really hurts my head, and I don't like going on it so much. So yeah, sadly enough, it could have been better. I wished we had like an Indiana Jones like they have in California, I think. But that one is way better. I wished we had something like that, but we don't, and that's fine. Next one is It's a Small World. It's a Small World is also one of my favorite rides. I love the It's a Small World song, and I think we have the best It's a Small World. Definitely like the last room you go into with all the glittery things and beautiful colors, and ours is the best. I went to Disney World and I was very disappointed with their It's a Small World. I thought it was terrible. The music was not as loud as in Disneyland Paris, and everything was so far away. And I get it, it was the very first It's a Small World, so it's normal that ours is better because it's improved. But ours is the best. Then It's a Show Again. So if you want me to do that, comment down below. Then these are the little wagons and things that ride down Main Street. I've only done this once, but I do think it's really good because you feel so special when you do this. I think I think it's really fun to do. Maybe it's somewhat good because we never really do that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it here for now. Then Mickey and the Magician, again, not doing that today. Then, what is this ride called? Le Mystère de Nautilus or something. It's a walkthrough. It's fun, but I don't really like it. I don't know what the story is behind it. But for me, it's meh. It's not special to me. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend going on that. I would skip it. If you really want to see it, you do you. But it's definitely not a priority. It's like if you have nothing else to do, if you've done everything, then yeah, it's fun. But otherwise, I wouldn't recommend it. Then the next one is Orbitron. I like this one. I never go on this one because the line is always pretty long for such a short ride. So I never go on it. But I think it's actually a really good one. I personally really like it. I think it's better than Dumbo and flying carpets and things like that, because it goes a little bit faster and it's a little bit higher, and you do get beautiful views from this ride. So I would recommend going on it, but when the wait times are a little bit lower, so early in the morning or later at night. And I would recommend going later at night because the views you get with all the lights in Discoveryland are beautiful. Then the next one, I have no idea what this is called, but it's the parachutes from the soldiers from Toy Story. And this is basically a baby version of Tower of Terror. It's a fun one because your legs are like, you have nowhere to put your feet. So that does make it a little more fun. I do think it's a good one. It's somewhat good. Never go on it, but it's a fun one. Then the next one is the walkthrough attraction of Aladdin. I don't know where to put I don't know where to put this one, because it's fun, it's good, definitely, like if it's hot out or cold out or it's raining, or you can kind of hide in there and just walk through it and some time passes. I mean, it's only like 5 minutes, but still. But I don't know if I like it that much, because I don't think I do. I think I'm gonna put it in meh. But it is pretty, and I would recommend trying to do it because it is kind of fun. Then the next one is the boat ride next to Casey Jr. I think this is a really pretty ride. I really like it. It's really good. They also added some new sections. They added Frozen, Tangled, and Up. And I think it's a really fun ride. I also have most of these rides, like the full rides, on my channel. So if you want to watch any of these rides, you probably can find them on my channel. You can't find every single one, but a lot of these you can. Then next one is Peter Pan. Peter Pan is a good one. I really like it. It's a really short one, and the wait is also always very long. But I do like it. It's a good ride. Yeah. Then the Phantom Manor is one of the best rides. It's a classic. In Disney World, you have the Haunted Mansion, and that's a really good one as well. And I honestly wouldn't be able to choose, because I think both of them are really, really, really good. But I wouldn't be able to tell you which one is better, because they're both like amazing. So yeah. Then Pinocchio is in the same category as Snow White. I also have the same commentary on it. It's a good ride, but the track is not smooth at all. And yeah, that's why it goes in meh. It could be better. It could be way better, but it's not. So then Pirates of the Caribbean is my absolute favorite ride in Disneyland Paris. I also think we have a better Pirates than Disney World. But maybe that's just what I'm used to. But Pirates of the Caribbean is my favorite ride. Also the smell when you walk in there, it's awesome. Yeah. Then the next one is the train that goes around the park. It's a fun, relaxing ride. You have some like kind of behind the scenes and you can see into attractions, and it's fun. It's good. It's sad that most of the stations are closed because normally you could go on, let's say in Fantasyland, and get off in just on Main Street. But now you can't do that anymore. You can only get on and off on Main Street. But I think there might just be working on the other stations. But I actually don't know. They're just closed all the time. Then the next one is the Ratatouille attraction. I love this one. I really, really, really do. But I do have some complaints. Because they took away the glasses, the 3D glasses, and I'm upset about that. Because the ride is really good. It's my favorite. It's one of my favorites. But they took away the glasses. And the whole 3D effect and the rats actually coming at you and you actually running everywhere. The effect is kind of gone without the glasses, in my opinion. But it's still really good. But with the glasses, I would put it at best. But without the glasses, I'm gonna put it at really good. Then the next one is RC Racer. I only go on this one when it has a short wait. But I do think it's a really good ride. I love it. I rarely go on it, but I do really like it. Yeah. Then I would not consider this a ride. I have never even done this, so I'm gonna put it at terrible, but I think it might be fun. But it's just something you have to pay for, and you can shoot some stuff. Wouldn't consider it a ride. Then the next one is Web Slingers. And I'm really happy that we got this ride because I think it's one of the best rides at Disney. I love it. It's really, 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 really fun. And it's a whole arm workout, I can tell you that, because my arms always hurt when I get off it, but it's really fun, so who cares? Then Star Tours, wow, is one of the best rides, but it's not in the best category, but it's almost there. I know a lot of people get motion sick on Star Tours, but I don't, and I love Star Tours. Star Tours is also a ride that we have to do every single time we go. There's no other way. I think it's a wonderful ride. I think it's really good. And then Hyperspace Mountain is really good. I do like Flight Force more, but I think I'm gonna put it in the same category. Yeah. Then Stitch Live, it's kind of more a show, but I'll put it in here because it's also kind of an attraction. So Stitch Live is really fun. And I'm going to tell you a little story of me and my family one of the last times we were there. It might have been the last time. I'm not sure about that. But we went to sit in the back because we didn't want to get picked. We were like, we're going to sit in the back. They can't get to us here. And but there weren't many people in the whole audience, so the benches weren't full, and Stitch was talking and he was like, I want to talk about the madman in the back. My dad was sitting like this, and they came up to us, and my dad was like, no. And they came to talk to us. They came to talk to my dad. I don't know what it was about, but it's really funny if they pick you to talk to you because they make fun of you and they laugh with you, and I think it's amazing. We rarely do go on it, but when we do go on it, it's always fun. I love these kind of interactive attractions. Then the dragon under the castle. We are the only park with a dragon, so I think it's really cool. It's a really cool animatronic, and fog comes out of his nose, and I think the dragon is really cool. Then the carpets of Aladdin. It's meh. It's cute, but that's kind of it. It's not that fun or anything. The teacups is right, we never go on, but I do think it's kind of a fun one. I think it's also really pretty with all the lanterns above, and I think it's pretty. I think it's good. Then the Molly Brown is a good one. It's a good relaxing ride. Just sitting on a Millie Brown when it's hot out, it's the perfect ride. So I think it's somewhat good. It's not the best one. Then Slinky Dog. It's fun. It's not terrible, but it's not good. And it's kind of boring. And that is every ride ranked. I'm gonna look at my ranking one last time to see if I want to change anything, but I think I'm happy with this. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this. I think this is a good ranking. And if you want me to rank anything else, like Disney movies, maybe some shows and parades, or anything else, if you have any other ideas, comment it down below. Also, if you want to tell me your own ranking of some things, or if you want to tell me what rankings that I did that you do not agree with, comment that down below. And subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, I'm gonna put this link down below if you want to do this yourself. And yeah, bye.